What's cooking, everybody? It's Door, and this video is a full walkthrough of the third expedition in No Man's Sky, Cartographers. We will of course be handling all the milestones and what to do for them to complete each and every phase in the entire expedition, and I'll also leave you with some nice tips and tricks on how to get this done as soon as possible. I've managed to complete the expedition in under 6 hours, and you got more than 5 weeks to go, so no reason to not complete it before the end of times. But without any further ado, let's get straight into it. So the first thing you want to do when you wake up on Gistomeyer is to locate your starship. It isn't as far away as on a normal save, so this should be fairly easy. When you do reach it, make sure to check if there is a waypoint nearby and interact with it, as you will need to interact with 4 waypoints for a milestone in this expedition. Also make sure to check for some scattered materials around this place as well. So once you got everything, board your ship and the auto-diagnostics milestone will be completed. Gather some materials and immediately install the terrain manipulator onto your multi-tool. This will also unlock the Earth Mover milestone, which will reward you with the advanced mining laser plans and the significant mining beam upgrade, which I would recommend to install right away. Make sure to also claim the auto-diagnostics to receive 5 iron batteries, 120 oxygen and a recovered item. This will help you to survive in the early game in this expedition. Now I would advise to go ahead and scan your surroundings. Make sure to scan all animals you see, all plants and all minerals, as these 3 categories will also reward you different milestones within this expedition. If you're missing a few minerals, make sure to also check in caves and scan some there as well. Also really make sure to check each and every little stone with your scanner, as the tiniest stone could be one you haven't discovered yet. Also don't forget to go underwater and use your scanner there to receive some more minerals, plants and of course fauna. While you are underwater, keep your eyes open for these spewing vents, as they contain crystal sulfide. Make sure to collect 3 of them, as you will be needing these to fix your ship in a later stage. Do be careful though, because if you're close by and they start spewing, you might get some damage. As I said, make sure to really scan everything underwater, as I found my remaining missing stuff right here. I also found my final missing animal underwater. If you do not know which ones you're still missing, open up the Discoveries tab and you can see there if they are located underwater, underground or in the air. Once you have scanned them all, make sure to upload your discoveries to receive some nanites and of course to receive the milestone for scanning all planetary fauna. And while we're talking about animals, make sure to also craft some creature pellets and feed them to the creature. Interact with them after they've eaten the creature pellet to be able to add them as your companion, and also unlock the companionship milestone and be rewarded with Pesium, a recovered item and Graphitino bots, which you will also need in order to fix your ship. Claim the Geolist milestone to receive the magnetic resonator plans, which you'll also need to fix your ship, and the industrial extraction blueprint, which you will need to complete another milestone as well. Collect the reward for the complete fauna to receive 15 salvage data and 25 creature pellets, and the botanist to receive waveform recycler plants and supreme scanning system upgrade. While you're exploring around and scanning, make sure to also scan the hazardous flora, as this will count as one of the flora types, and also make sure to destroy them, as this will not only give you free oxygen, but you will also need to destroy 20 hazardous flora for another milestone during this expedition. If you're having trouble finding them, make sure to also check in caves, as they spawn in abundance there. Once you have destroyed 20 of them, the herbicide milestone will complete and will reward you with a multi-tool combat enhancements plan, so that's multiple weapons you can install onto your multi-tool, and a powerful defense systems upgrade, which is always nice on a planet like this. While doing this all, you're also bound to get hit by a storm or two. If you do, make sure to keep your eyes open for some storm crystals, as you will need to collect 3 of them to be able to repair your ship in a later stage as well. Walking through storms for a total of 1500 units will also unlock the Master of Elements milestone and will reward you with the Minotaur Geobay plans, a powerful scanning system upgrades and powerful life support upgrade, which you should install immediately. If it seems that the storm will get you and you might die, make sure to use your terrain manipulator to dig yourself in. This will unlock the Foxhole milestone for you and reward you with the base computer plans and with a powerful hazard protection upgrade, which will add to your overall defense on the system and will make your survival much easier. While you are underground, you could continue tunneling for a total of 1000 units to receive the Fear of the Sun milestone and be rewarded with the personal refiner plans, 333 gold, which you'll need for some base building later on, and the Supreme Mining Beam upgrade. During all this exploring, you're bound to reach 5000 units traveled on foot as well. This will reward you with the Pilgrim milestone, which will reward you with the significant defense systems upgrade, the powerful movement system upgrade, and 5-6 Phantom. Gisto Major is a very mounty planet. If you do come across a very high one, make sure to climb it, as you will need to climb 625 units up for the Hills Are Alive milestone. If you're lucky, you could get 30 seconds consecutive jetpacking as well, which is also needed for a milestone, but if not, don't fear, I have a trick on this which I'll show later on. After doing all this, I decided to construct the base computer. Place down the base computer, claim the site, and start constructing your base until you receive the Homecoming milestone. This will reward you with the Construction Research Unit plans, a Construction Research Unit itself, and 20 salvage data. Place down the Construction Research Unit in your base. Interact with it, and I would advise to immediately unlock the electronic wiring, the biofuel generator, solar panel, and the battery. And of course, don't forget to unlock the teleporter as well. At this point, I also decided to craft the signal booster and to place it down and to use it to unlock the Techno Signature milestone as well. This will reward you with 4 wiring loom, a Corvex casing, a Corvex convergence cube, and 5 navigational data. So next up, you want to place 3 solar panels and connect those to your base. As soon as the sun comes up, you will unlock the Power Surplus milestone and receive a quantum computer plans, which you'll need to repair your ships, and 6 wiring loom. Also, don't forget to place down a teleporter to unlock the Matter Transport milestone. This will reward you with the power generation blueprints and the survey device plans. During this expedition, you'll find that there are 2 quests that will require you to fetch certain items. One is to collect 10 ancient bones. To do this, just use your target sweep and homing on the system. Head to the location and dig them out to be able to collect them. Once you have collected all 10 of them, you'll receive the Archaeologist milestone, and for this you will be rewarded with 3 planetary charts. The other collecting milestone you have is Detectorist. For this you'll need to recover 5 lost objects. This basically works the same, though you can come across these subterranean organic structures, which you will have to shoot with your mining beam in order to collect them. So once you have collected all 5, you can claim the milestone and you'll be rewarded with 750,000 units, and your standing with the Corvex will increase. Searching for these items brought me closer towards my ship, so I would advise at this moment to create a magnetic resonator and a quantum computer to be able to fix 2 broken parts of your ship. So when you've reached your ship, you can repair your advanced launch system with the 3 storm crystals and a quantum computer, and you can fix your waveform engine with the 3 crystal sulfides we collected earlier and a magnetic resonator. Claim both milestones to receive the Galactic Trade Terminal plans, a Supreme Movement upgrade, significant life support upgrade, the advanced jetpack plans, and a suspicious packet. At this point, I would advise to install the survey device onto your multi-tool. Use wire loom, quantum computers, and magnetic resonators to do so, and then select the mineral survey mode to detect the mineral hotspot nearby. Once you're there, start analyzing the hotspot and place a base computer down at the site. Claim the spot and place down a mineral extractor. Make sure to power it using either a battery and a solar panel or an electronic generator, and place down a teleporter. This will unlock the Network Online milestone and will reward you with the Exocraft summoning station plans and a localized teleportation blueprint. You can now use this teleporter to teleport back to your previous base. Here I would advise to delete 2 of the solar panels to be able to place them down at your mineral extractor base. I would also advise to place down the Galactic Trade Terminal to be able to sell off some of these ancient bones you dug up, hereby clearing some of your inventory space and of course making a good profit in doing so. So back at your mineral extractor base, place down the 3 solar panels and connect them to the mineral extractor. The mineral extractor has an overall storage of 250 units itself, so you do not have to place any mineral deposits to increase this. Do note though that at this site it will take me over an hour for the 250 minerals to fill up. At this rate it will take me over 4 hours to fully complete the 1000 minerals extracted needed to complete the milestone. I felt like at this rate it would take me too long. Of course you can take your time, but for me it was just taking too long, so I decided to look if there was a hotspot nearby for my base. Fortunately there was, so I put down an electronic generator right there and connected it to my base. I also decided to place down a second mineral extractor to double my productivity, so at least I would get 500 units in an hour's time. So when the mineral extractors were doing their thing, I decided it was time to place down the Minotaur Geobay. For some reason I couldn't do this around my base, and it said that there was a limit of 5 per planet. If this happens to you, make sure to walk away from your base, as I was able to place the Geobay there without any problems. Get into your Minotaur and walk a few steps to unlock the Mechanical Man milestone and be rewarded with a Supreme Minotaur engine upgrade, a Supreme Minotaur weapon upgrade and 512 chromatic metal. The Mechanical Man milestone also was the last milestone I needed to complete phase 2 and to receive the holographic chart projector plans, which of course can be claimed across all your saves. So now I would advise to immediately install the Minotaur engine module and a Minotaur laser module onto your Minotaur, as you will be doing a lot of walking in your Minotaur as of now. I also decided to install the Minotaur laser, as it's very handy to be able to also collect some materials while on your travels. And I also decided to install the Minotaur radar array. This will cost you some gold, some chromatic metal and some wiring loom, but you should have these as some milestones rewarded this to you. Don't forget to exit your Minotaur and delete the geobay before you travel on, as you will not be needing this anymore, and from now on you can just summon your Minotaur everywhere on this planet. Enter your Minotaur and open the Minotaur scanner. Select scan for planetary outposts and a trading post should be marked on your HUD nearby. For me, it connected me with a trading outpost that was 1 hour away from me. Don't be fooled by this time, as this is based on the walking speed of the Minotaur. If you constantly use its jetpack, you will reach it in no time. Once you've reached the trading outpost, get out of your Minotaur. I was lucky enough that it was storming when doing so entering the trading post also unlocked the Any Port in the Storm milestone for me. Claiming the Any Port in the Storm milestone gives you 6 planetary charts total. Claiming the milestone also completed phase 1 of the expedition for me, and since it is a trade station, you will also unlock the Spaceport Alpha milestone, which will reward you with the alloy crafting blueprints and the Pilgrim Geobay plans. The alloy crafting blueprints will allow you to craft heroics. Make sure to craft 2 heroics, as you will also need these to fix a part on your ship. After crafting the heroics, I decided to get back into my Minotaur to head back towards my ship. When I was heading back to my ship, I was lucky enough to hit the 15,000 units you are required to travel in an Exocraft, hereby unlocking the cross-country milestone, which will reward you with a Supreme Exocraft boost upgrade and a Supreme Exocraft engine upgrade. Both unfortunately not for your Minotaur, but should you want to travel in any other Exocraft, you can use these on that. So when I finally arrived at my ship, I was able to repair the pressurization capsule for 63 condensed carbon and the 2 heroics. Do so and hereby unlock the Auto Diagnostics 4 milestone. Now with everything except for your warp systems repaired on your starship, you can finally take off. While I'm doing so, I want to ask you to please leave a like and or a comment if you found this video helpful in any way, and don't forget to subscribe to be informed on all things No Man's Sky, from beginner's guides to amazing starships and anything in between. Fly up into space and hereby also unlock the Lift Off milestone. For this you'll receive 5 storage augmentations. Now I decided to immediately pulse towards the space station. When you enter the space station, you will also unlock the Welcome Aboard milestone. This will reward you with 600 nanites and 3 multi-tool expansion slots. If you do not have the Rocketman milestone yet, you can easily do this at the space station. Just walk up to a wall and start jetpacking until the 30 seconds are done. Once you're done, be sure to claim it to be rewarded with 3 storm crystals and a Supreme movement system upgrade. Doing so also completed phase 4 of the 3rd expedition for me, unlocking a bunch of decorative items for your base. While you're at the space station, also make sure to head by the Cartographer. Select exchange specific charts and make sure to get some emergency cartographic data. Get in and out of your ship to create an autosave, hover above the planetary chart and select plot a route. Should the chart plot anything else in an abandoned building, just reload your autosave which you just created and try again. As soon as it does mark an abandoned building, just get into your ship and fly there. At the abandoned building, make sure to check your surroundings, as there is always a waypoint nearby. Use it to create a save and of course add another waypoint to the milestone. Now I would just look for a good group which has multiple of these whispering eggs nearby and start digging a funnel underneath them. Fix it off with a tunnel shooting straight down. Now you just want to get into the hole, select your mining beam and shoot the whispering eggs. Make sure to collect the larval cores before they despawn though. By doing it in this funnel, your biological horrors cannot attack you. You can just wait them out until the swarm subsides and then come out of the hole as soon as you have at least 3 larval cores. These are needed to be able to repair the frameshift catapult on your spaceship, allowing you to warp into a new system. Doing so will unlock the Auto Diagnostics 5 milestone for you and will reward you with 999 nanites and the station override. Now I would advise to track the Acrobat milestone, as you will need to perform low ground maneuvers for 25 seconds. Just fly really close to the ground while hitting boost. You will unlock the Acrobat milestone and will be rewarded with red gold atlas fireworks and a Supreme Pulse engine upgrade. Should you still need any milestones, you can use one of the charts you've received earlier to plot a route to one of the buildings. Check if there's a waypoint nearby, interact with it and continue doing so until you've charted 4 waypoints in total. This will reward you with another 10 navigational data, 4 planetary charts and 6 factory override units. Now it's time to head to the first rendezvous. Track the milestone in your menu and take off. The first rendezvous is within the same system as you originally spawned in. It should be marked by this temple looking symbol on your HUD. Fly there. Once you're there, land and get out of your starship. Open the target sweep mode and head into that direction. Once you're close by, the signal will home in and scan the building. It's a very big building, so it should be hard to miss really. Enter the building to also unlock the milestone for Rendezvous 1 and be rewarded with 512 nanites and 5 million units. Now you just want to craft some warp fuel cells and charge the frameshift catapult. Track the Rendezvous 2 waypoint and open up the galaxy map. Just follow the expedition route towards the next system and warp there. Once you're in the system, you should see a purple symbol indicating the Rendezvous 2 point. Again, fly there, get out of your starship and use the target sweep to home in on the exact location. The exact location for Terminal 2 is a portal. Make sure to not fall in this hole as I did and you should unlock the Rendezvous 2 milestone. Make sure to claim the Interstellar milestone to receive a Supreme Hyperdrive upgrade and specialized warp blueprints, as well as the milestone for reaching Rendezvous 2, which will reward you with the orange pustule plants and the gold-blue atlas fireworks. This of course will also complete phase 5 for this expedition and will reward you with a title, a decal and a banner which you can claim across all your save files. So for me, the last phase I have yet to complete is phase 3, as I'm still waiting for my mineral extractors to extract the minerals. For some reason, I encountered a bug with my mineral extractors which resulted in them not going past the 20-minute marks. So I literally had to wait for 20 minutes watching only my extractor, making sure I would not be kicked out of the game for being AFK in order to collect 250 resources. And then when I interacted with the second one, I came to the discovery that I had to do this process all again for the last one as well. But of course, when they were done, the industrialist milestone was completed and I could collect it to receive the optical drill plants. I could now also collect the final phase 3 reward, which is the biolantern plants, which you can also collect across all your saves. And that was it for Expedition 3. I would have to say that I really enjoyed this expedition and really liked that you were stuck to this planet and really had to work your way to get off the planet in the first place. It was very different from the other 2 expeditions, which required you more to explore different planets and systems. So I really like the shift in playstyle Hello Games introduced with this expedition. So I hope you enjoyed this video and hopefully I give you some tips to make it easier for you to complete this expedition. Again, you have still 5 weeks to complete it, so I wish good luck to you. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll hope to see you in the next video. And yeah, don't forget to claim the final reward, as it is the biological horror companion egg, which you can also claim across all your saves.